Many people believe that innovation needs to begin with a breakthrough technology, but in fact that's really only one part of the puzzle. Oftentimes when companies are beginning to move into the market and look for opportunities, they think about the skills, the capabilities, and technological solutions that they have available and try to see who would want to buy them. In actuality, a lot of times it doesn't really matter if we have that technological capability or if we can do it, quote unquote, that is to achieve the innovation we have in mind. What really matters is if the customer that is in the marketplace would care that we can do it. In order to understand if people would care that we can actually innovate, we need to truly understand what is driving their particular job in the marketplace. We find that jobs, that is the primary problem that people have to solve in their lives, and the particular circumstance in which they're trying to solve it, emerge from three particular areas. One is that we often have customers that we consider to be overshot. These are consumers in the marketplace for whom existing sets of solutions provide more offering, more attribute, or more performance than they are actually willing to pay for. In that context, that opens up an opportunity to actually provide slightly lesser performance on some of those primary dimensions, but provide new types of convenience, perhaps access, or perhaps even more availability to the particular consumer, or potentially a more cost-effective type of solution. In addition to that, we can also have solutions that overcome primary barriers that customers face in their daily lives. Oftentimes when we are trying to get a job done in the world, we find that we are faced with challenges that emerge from a variety of areas. We may not have the wealth to perform the particular job that we'd like to perform. We may not have access to the solutions that we think would be helpful, or we may not have the expertise to actually use the solutions that may be in the market today. Or potentially we don't have the time to get the job done. Solutions that can go after those particular areas of what we call barriers are actually quite attractive in the marketplace. So if we can identify these barriers that customers have and then provide solutions to those, we can actually find some very, very important opportunity. Beyond that, there are oftentimes in markets folks that we call non-consumers. And non-consumers are individuals who are unable to consume or do not want to consume for some reason. If we can find those people who are perhaps pursuing what we call compensating behaviors, they still have an important job to get done, but they don't find a solution that they particularly like to answer that job in the marketplace. And we can overcome potentially the barriers that they have and allow them to become consumers. We then have a completely new marketplace in which to operate.